Hey YouTube, what's up? It's Tegan here, or TJ. I don't even remember what I've been introducing myself as. Um, this video is gonna be. My shirt's really wrinkled. I'm sorry. I'm fixing to put up a fence. I don't really care what I look like. This video is gonna be very like mixed up and have no purpose really, except for the fact that I wanted to do it. And I got a haircut. And it looks like crap. So, anyway. Oh, first of all, I just started up this channel, as some of you know, just a couple weeks ago maybe. And I had my first person to find me on Facebook and tell me that, you know, they watch my videos and all kinds of stuff like this. And it made me feel really good because, you know, I see that I've got, you know, few views, but the fact that somebody would take the time to find me and say, hey, you know, I'm following you, you know, thank you. His name is Hayden Gade or something, Gadde, I think. So thank you and shout out. So I write down all my little ideas in my little book here. So see my video ideas. It's backwards to me, but I don't know if it's going to be backwards to you or not. Anyway. Hate against LGBT. It's only happened to me once. And it's whenever I was still identifying female and was lesbian. I was walking from a high school football game down to the subway in Franklin. If any local people watch me. And there was this truck full of rednecks to come by, and they chunked a Fanta bottle out the window and hit me in the side of the head with it. I don't know if anybody else has been hit in the head with a flying Faygo bottle, but it don't feel too good. So I said that if I ever found them, I was going to slash their tires or whatever. But I'm over it because I'm going to be the bigger person. You'll pay for that, whoever you are. That's my only physical encounter with LGBT hate. As some of you know, the store I was working at went out of business, so of course I had to go find a job. And whenever I went for that interview, you know, before I went for the interview, I told the hiring manager, I was like, look, I'm transgendered. I don't go by my birth name. You know, I go by male pronouns. I said, you can call me TJ, if that's okay. You know, I shouldn't have been so nice, but because I was so nice, I got an interview. And in that interview, you know, she was calling me TJ and all kind of stuff like this. And they said that if I get the job, which I hope to God I do, but if I get the job, I will be called TJ and male pronouns and stuff like that. So we get to the end of the interview, and they asked me if I had any questions. I said, well, I got a couple. I said, did you like me? They said, yeah, we liked you. I said, okay. I said, I've got a couple personal questions. I said, okay. I said, because I am a man, is it going to be okay if I use the men's restroom? Because it's at a restaurant. Is it going to be okay if I use the men's restroom? I said, I've got the equipment to use the restroom like a man, like a biological man. And they said, well, weren't you raised up in this town? And in my town, there's 1,100 people. That's it. The whole skip cam caboodle thing. Yeah, that's it. So everybody knows everybody. They said, weren't you raised up in this town? I said, yes, ma'am. She said, well, how would you feel if someone you knew or watched you grow up seen you coming out of the men's restroom. I said, it won't bother me. I said, if it'll bother you, I'll play it off like I went in the wrong restroom, because she acted like she was getting wishy-washy with it. So they said it was fine. So that's a good thing. So I get to go by TJ for the first time starting off a job. I get to go by TJ and get to use the men's restroom like I always, well, not always, but like I have been doing. Here lately I've been getting to do a lot of man work. And by man work I mean I had to uninstall some security cameras when we were closing down the store. And I got to go up in the ceiling. And I'm claustrophobic and scared of spiders. So I'm up there in the ceiling, right? The roof is like this high over my head. So I'm sitting here having an army crawl through the roof, well, through the ceiling. And anybody who's been up in a ceiling, you know you've got to stay on the treads. I was so sore the next day. That was the best workout I've had in forever. Sorry, I'm waiting on a fence to get here. Let's see. I got to load and unload firewood, which really isn't that big of a deal. I've got to, let's see, yesterday I got to take a fence down, and today I get to put the fence back up at my house because my dog is terrible. She likes to relieve herself in the house. Oh, I also got to load up drink coolers and a big ice cream cooler like you see in like convenience stores or whatever, you know. The ice cream cooler, it wasn't that bad. It took 4 of us to load it, but me and my girlfriend's dad got the end with the motor, so we got the heaviest end. It wasn't that bad. The drink cooler, it was just a single door drink cooler. The one that's like, I think they're like 6 or 7 foot tall. That was a beast. That was terrible. So we get that thing loaded, and it was rough. So I don't think I'll be unloading any more coolers here. Oh, I was over at my mom's house last night, and she had her boyfriend over there, and he is cool. I like him. It's the first one in a long time I've liked. So we're over there, and he's talking, and he doesn't, like, my mom's really not okay with what I'm doing, but no, she's just not okay with it. I like to think she's coming around, but I don't know. Maybe that's just wishful thinking. So, of course, out of respect for my mama, because in the South, you respect your mama. You respect your mama. So, out of respect for her, I have not said anything to him about it or anything, you know. So, last night he come in, and he was, you know, I don't know if he's comfortable with being around us a lot yet. I don't know. But he come up to me, and he grabbed me on the shoulder, you know, and he put his hand on my head and did this thing right here. He's like, I'm going to treat you like one of my boys, because he's got 2 little boys. I said, okay, that's cool, you know. So I thought Mama had done put a bug in his ear or something, you know, but apparently not, because 10 minutes later he was like girl and woman and all kind of stuff like that. I'm just throwing leaves. So that wasn't, you know, all that great. But anyway, let's see. I think that's all my topics I've got. That's all the topics I've got wrote down. My fence is here. I've got to go. If you like my videos, subscribe. Find me on Facebook. Tegan Jacob Norris, TeganJacobNorris, like Chuck Norris. Find me. I gotta go because he's pulling around here. Everybody have a good day.